Right then, it's a quick walk around video, and this is for a Honda CR-V 1.6 SE diesel. 2014 car, as you can see, 64 plate with just 55,000 miles on the clock. Finished in this lovely sort of gunmetal metallic grey, looks fantastic, and the car is in an extraordinarily good condition. Front of the car, lights and lenses clear, intact, there's no cracks, no condensation there. Bonnet very clean, can't see any obvious stone chips at all. Near side of the car, lovely and smooth down the flanks, really crisp, no car parking indentations that jump out. Near side front alloy, very nice, given it's the one that's closest to the curb. It's done rather well. And panels, again, really clean. Near side rear alloy, pretty much unmarked there. This car's got one of these, occasionally you get a car in, it's clean, but it's just so crisp. It's just been washed off, it's not even been polished, and it looks lovely. Back of the car, entry points, tailgate, all very nice. Off side of the car, as with the near side, can't see any indentations there at all. Off side rear alloy, as with the others, pretty much unblemished. The panel there, likewise, this is a final alloy. It's one of the cleanest ones you're going to see. It's in very nice condition, notwithstanding there'll be the odd minor mark somewhere on the car, but that's a very nicely kept CR-V. Let's come into the back now. Huge boots on the CR-Vs. Being a family car, often heavily used, yet this one's been kept absolutely beautifully. Let's come into the back now. The camera makes the seats look a bit purpley. They're not, they are sort of a dark, sort of grey black, and it makes it look sort of pinky purple in the middle. Definitely not, I promise you. What is without argument is the fact that the rear area, the rear seat area where kids sit, has been kept absolutely beautifully again. Coming in front, full set of original Honda mats in the car. Passenger seat, again, fantastic condition there. Finally coming to the driver's door card, all very nice there. Same with the footwell areas, really clean. Driver's seat, given the age of the car, again, fantastic condition. Again, it's not purpley in the middle, I promise you. Inside the car now, engine's running as always, so the dash is illuminated. Dashboard looks pretty much like new in all honesty. Just got the information pod, pop the car into reverse. Yeah, that's lovely clear parking camera, and that complements the front and rear parking sensors fitted to the car. We'll point out that little yellow light there, that's an airbag check light. Every time you start the car that comes on, and after about 35-40 seconds or so that turns itself off. But it has been kept beautifully. Coming to the main dash pinnacle, hopefully you can see 55,784 miles, engine's running, and there are no warning lights on the car at all. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and wheel nut key, all here and present with the car. Right then, it's a quick walk, it's a quick test drive of a Honda CR-V 1.6 SE diesel. Car's registered KN64VUG, and mileage at the start of the road test is 55,784 miles. The reason we do these videos, and as I always say, especially this bit, the road test section, is just to ensure that if anyone's online looking at any of the cars we're selling, they get to see that very car actually in operation. Like loads of people, we've been to see cars which have looked, perfectly good in the photograph or description, but only to get there and find out it's actually got an obvious fault that shows up when you drive the car, and that can be really frustrating if you've driven any kind of distance, of course. We also do it on these very quiet country roads in this beautiful part of Gloucestershire, even on a misty day like today. This actually forms part of the test drive route we take our customers on, with the hope being, of course, it'll be representative of what you feel yourself should you go and drive in the car. So coming to the car, twist the key, engine starts instantly and settles to a smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car for that matter. temperature gauge running at a third, which is exactly where it's meant to be on a Honda vehicle as well. Honda are renowned for making brilliant engines, and this is no different. As far as diesel engines goes in its class, it's right up there, if not the best of all, because it manages to combine everything. Very good economy, typical Honda reliability and longevity. It's cam chain driven, so there's no cam belts to have to worry about. But more than that, it's just actually how it drives. You know, it is definitely a diesel at tick over and at low speed. You can't get away from that. But on the move, you'd be hard pressed to tell, because it's very smooth, very quiet. It's also got lots and lots of punch to the engine. So I'm just going to wait for this horse to... Wait for this a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you know, on the move, it's one of these engines, you know, quite often smaller capacity diesels, they can have quite a narrow power band. This doesn't, and it's got a broad spread of power, which is so I've got to really concentrate on just getting past this horse nest gently. Yeah, lovely broad spread of power to it. So my daughter rides, so I've got to always be careful going past horses, quite clearly. Anyway, I'm blithering on. Back to the car. Comes to the clutch and gearbox. Clutch, exactly as it should be. Bite point, absolutely perfect. Nice and smooth in operation. Gearbox, typical Honda box, just a lovely gear change. And then with this one, it starts with the positioning of the gear lever. That angle going into the dashboard and mounted high up rather than down here means your hand just falls naturally to it. And when you change gear, that angle of change is just perfection for your shoulder and your arm. It's short and throw, it's snappy in action. It's a lovely gearbox, you know, and any of its competitors, it would go into, you know, something very, very sporty. It's that good, and it feels exactly as it would have done when it was new. Moving on to the steering and chassis of the car, always been a very strong point of the CR-Vs. They've always driven really, really well. It's a very nice car to drive. And don't be put off. If you read some motoring journalists or watch some YouTube videos, you may notice that some of them, you know, lament the fact that it's, you know, not that exciting to drive. It's, you know, a bit dull, it's this, that, the other. Do you know what? That would be a justifiable complaint if Honda had ever claimed it was meant to be sporty, because it isn't. It's not a sports car. It's not even pretending to be. What it is undoubtedly is really, really good to drive, and everyone drives them and loves driving them. It's a good car. The steering's really nicely weighted. It's accurate. It's precise. It's actually pretty quick as well for this type of car, and it works beautifully with the chassis, because the chassis basically gives you this beautifully resolved ride. The damping's brilliant on it. It's very comfortable. Deals with 90% of road surfaces absolutely fantastically well. Only sort of sharpest ridges will ever catch it out, as it would any car. But which is what a lot of the journalists miss, when you go through corners with one of these at speeds most people will be driving at, the body control is absolutely brilliant. You don't get lots of body roll, you don't get lots of body motion, which is the most impressive part for a tall car. So when you turn in, you just turn in, it flows through. And I go up to family in North Wales quite a lot, along some of the best drivers' roads you could drive on, and the car's incredibly capable. So anyway, that's me moaning about other YouTubers as usual. Worth pointing out, there's absolutely no clonks, rattles, anything from underneath the car. Steering exhibits no vibrations at this speed or any speed up to legal limit, and it tracks absolutely dead straight as well. Brakes on the car are fantastic. They're powerful, but there's no pulsing or vibrations coming back through the brake pedal, so all in fine order there. And then we come to the interior. This one's been particularly well looked after, this car, as you know from the walk around section. It's just something about cars kept like this. Just everywhere you look, it just looks like something that's been cared for. They're also brilliantly put together cars. No squeaks, no rattles. 10 years old, 11 years old. Whereas a lot of their so-called premium competitors could be sort of creaking and groaning by this stage. You've also got fantastic visibility around the car. I can actually see the bonnet. You've got these huge wing mirrors which help with, you know, lane changing or manoeuvring. But you get a sense you don't feel intimidated or hemmed in the car or claustrophobic in any way. And then the dashboard itself is absolute simplicity compared to most cars in this day and age. You've got a doddle of a radio to use, CD, you've got hands-free telephone built into it, you can Bluetooth your music or hardwire it via the USB. You've got DAB radio on it as well. Down below that, dual zone climate control system. Honda always do this brilliantly well. The air conditioning pumps out absolutely ice cold air, by the way. He's in a hurry. Wow. All of the switch gear, no matter what you twist, prod or press, has a lovely kind of high quality feel to all of the controls, which again Honda just do brilliantly well. You know, it's designed to last decades and still feel good. And then you finally got this lovely crystal clear dash binnacle with lovely sort of white on black graphics, neatly displayed, so you don't have to kind of squint to take the information in. Again, it's stark contrast to lots of modern cars. Point of the video, as I mentioned, is to pick up on any obvious issues. There's nothing. It drives absolutely beautifully.